see a lot of kids, all of a sudden the light comes on, that all of a sudden it's like, oh, I didn't know that cheese or yogurt or ice cream actually came from cow's milk. You know, my cheese comes in this little package. Well, how did it get there?
Dad's kind of a special guy because he grew up in town.
My mom grew up on the farm, and then I think she would rather not. I mean, if you asked her, her worst job is feeding calves, because she used to, as a kid, feed calves in a pen of 8 calves and try to feed them all at once. And my dad was in the city, and he came out and he started working on farms, and he got the farming mentality just from that.
So, and then '85 we were married, and
he was chapter president of our FFA.
Yep.
I was chapter sweetheart.
So, yep. So, yeah, never know what can happen in FFA.
And he started out renting a barn, bought a few cows, and from there he has grown to where we're at today.
I think there was some city kids thought I was nuts for wanting to do this, and I also think there was some farm kids that thought I was nuts for trying to come out and do it.
Started out, and I mean, he basically built this operation from the ground up.
We do what we do for the love of dairy farming, for the outdoors, from starting a product from the calves to the cows to a product that people seem to love.
The idea of creating a creamery probably came from sitting in a tractor for 6 hours and driving around the field. You have a lot of time to think.
How do we expand? How do we make this so that all the kids can be part of it?
Through what my parents have created, it's enabled all of us kids to be able to come back and work on the farm.
Working with my family is crazy. You never know what the day is going to be.
Dominic, what's your favorite part about the farm?
Baling hay bales with my daddy and picking up hay bales.
Well, the first time I came to this farm, it was during a snowstorm, and her father didn't think I should be picking her up and driving in that weather, but I thought it was all right. And she came walking out of the door up there and slipped on the driveway, and then got in a truck and we left. So,
did we really think all 4 of them in some aspect would want to come in? Probably not. So it was kind of rare that all of them wanted to come into the farm.
We're family, and that's how it's meant to be.
I think if we really put our minds together, I think the dairy industry could really help out the next generation, but it's gonna mean being innovative and respecting that fact that we need that next generation coming in.
I started our Facebook page about 2 years before we put the creamery up, and just, kind of showing our day-to-day process. I mean, you won't believe how many people will ask questions and stuff, and we've had posts that have had 100,000 views and stuff. That's more people that are seeing the farming aspect. I think more farmers should be using social media to reach that population and inform them about what we're doing, because you can reach so many people through social media. There's so many negative things being shared about farming. We gotta share the good things and the truth.
Also offer tours. We have people come out, and it's kind of a one-stop shop for a tour group. They can come and see where the cows are milked, where the crops are grown, and then they can see where the cheese is made. I think they feel a lot better about the dairy industry once they've gone out and toured a farm.
Demoing for the public is really a passion of mine because I get to talk to people about the truth of farming. It's important for consumers to know where their food's coming from. He's always thinking to the future and stuff, and to think about putting up a cheese plant. He's been planning and hoping for family to come home, and so we're very fortunate and lucky that he had that plan.